Pop-up menu. You have two options. Entering. Yes, exit to menu. No. Yes, exit. No. Enter. Options. Quit/restart. Resume. Entering play call. Normal. There are two categories. You have three options. Kickoff left is selected.
Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There. Cover 4 punt. Nickel blitz 3.
First and 10.
Cushion.
They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Entering play call. Will go
really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. He gets up and running, and he really finds his groove in this league. This scary offense just got a little bit scary.
There are 6 categories, 8 up safe men selected.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Option is set. Concept. There are 6 categories. Play type. Option is set to pass. Give push. Keep half. Keep half. Keep half.
Now the former Russian champ. It's Kareem Hunt. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Entering play call. Man cut. Give cushion.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Entering one whole
what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Entering play call. Return trap. Return left. Return middle.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Flanker spot, jet touch pass, AHP option.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Entering play call.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Flanker drive, forward goals, MTNY corner, AHP option, MTNY pivot, MTN corner,
this
recent
defender enters the huddle. You see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the
switch.
helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Entering play call, normal, there are 2 category, kickoff middle, kickoff right.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time.
Entering play
the
call,
deficit is
play
1.
type, there are
As
6
they'll search now
categories,
for
there are 2
that go-ahead
subcategories,
score.
option is set to man coverage 26 plays, you have 5 options, man coverage is selected. Spread.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Keep half. Keep half.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Entering play call, 1 robber press.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
2nd and a yard.
Give cushion.
Throwing is Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hopkins sent in motion. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Entering play call.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No gain.
Man zone.
We'll try again. It's
Outside
2nd and 10.
Give cushion.
Now Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
There are 2 categories.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Entering play call. Coach Sig. Give
Field goal would give them the lead, but they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for this on 4th and goal. Now Mahomes. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
Return left. Return middle.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. First down for Aaron. That is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. He'll look underneath for Hall. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Entering play, shallow court.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. There are 8 categories.
HD slip screen is selected. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Trying to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game.
Entering play call. Coach dagger. Flood drive. Out X. Vert punt. Thick punt off. Thick punt. Punt. Flood drive. Corner strike. Vert punt back. Thick punt off tack. Thick punt shovel. Out X did. Recent. There. Spacing switch. Y corner. Flood sit. Y corner pivot.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
2 invert hard. Blitz alveolar. Cover 9. Blitz alveolar 1.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes. Hunt.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
On second down, Mahomes. Off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. Here's second and 2. Mahomes back. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, but sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their first quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with first down.
Y corner, flux. Y corner, pivot.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Rodgers here on second down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. To the left side, and Adams has it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Coach Vert contacts, 4 verticals, post wheel drag, puck crosses it. Thick punt off tackle, thick punt FD flugsy drive, player, error, Jeremy Rucker, coach Sig, Vert contact, 4 verticals, thick punt off tackle, thick punch, punt, verticals, post wheel drag, thick punch shovel, punt, recent, error, empty end drive, spacing switch.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Entering play. Fake punt excur. Flood drive. Recent. Empty end. Spacing switch. Flood sit. Empty end drive. Y corner pivot. Empty end drive.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long.
Entering play now screen. You have 7 options. Resume is selected.
Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings.
Next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is expanding across borders as we join you from Munich, Germany and fabled Allianz Arena. Brandon Gaughan, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Entering play call screen.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. And able to get this out to the 25. The Vikings offense making their way out behind their former number 3 overall pick, who spent his last year as a 49er. It's Sam Darnold.
And he's still been looking for that one situation to allow all of his talents to come together. He's hoping that he found
Entering
it here.
play call,
Plenty
coach
of playmakers on the
suggestions.
outside,
There are 8
and a
categories.
team that's
You
willing
have
to run the
15
football
options.
to let his
Inside
talent
zone
shine.
is selected.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Game, offense.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry.
Still first down.
The officials did as well.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected. Shallow AHB zone, cross drag, dagger whip, AHB stretch, inside zone.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Faking the give, Darnold finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Entering play call.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
An inside give to Jones. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Darnold now to throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. He gets it to Addison, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
I think it's safe to say that at this point in his career, there's really nothing Mahomes hasn't accomplished by this time.
Entering
3 Super
play
Bowl
call.
rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 league MVPs, a couple of All-Pro nods, and a passing title. when you lay it all out, it doesn't even sound real, especially when you consider the fact he's not even 30 years old. Now he has a sight set on being the first quarterback to three-peat. If there's anyone who can do it, it's certainly him.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes adding to his bag of tricks with a tremendous run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Entering play
Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Play action. It's Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together it's...
Entering play now screen, you have challenge, stat, coaching, coaching, medical center, depth chart is selected. Enter, slot 1, player name S. Arnold, player name N. Mullins, player name B. Ripien, player name J. McCarthy, player name J. Romo, player name W. Reich, player name R. Wright, player name W. Wright, player name J. Romo, player name J. McCarthy, player name B. Ripien, player name J. McCarthy, player name S. Arnold, player name N. Mullins, player name B. Ripien, player name N. Mullins, player name J. McCarthy. Entering play now screen, you have 6 options.
A lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Punt, recent, puck cross, keep post wheel drag, double inside zone.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine.
Zone.
And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
On play action, McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it, because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down and 3. They go back to the ground with Jones. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
McCarthy off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Entering.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action. Now McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Entering play
as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Recent puck cross, inside zone, double spot, puck cross, favorites. There are 8 categories. HB slip screen is selected. Coach suggestions. There are 8 drive HB under, X cross, spot X option, MTNFK flat trail, drive stutter flat, inside zone.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. In motion goes the tight end. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Here's McCarthy. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
Out X dig. Thick FGY shuttle. Thick FG rollout pass.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that 1st drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Entering play
Every time he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
second and